Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, What's the halacha if one engages a woman with a stolen ring? So as we know, many of us are familiar with at a chasana, at a wedding, and we hear the rabbi Masad Kiddushin say to the chatan, is this your ring? Sometimes I heard rabbis say, the chatan, did you buy this with your own money? I'm not sure I fully understand that question because the father paid for it with his money. And I think the more important question is this yours? Do you have balut on this now? Is it yours? You paid for it by yourself. Your father paid for it and gave it to you, but it's yours. That's the key, because it has to be your ring. And then they look. After the Chatan confirms it is his ring, he has balut, he has ownership, they look, it's at least a Sheva Pruta. Great. What about a case where Chas v'Shalom, it was stolen, some funny business went on? Or what if it was stolen from a guy? So the Shulchan Aruch Even Ezer Chav Chet talks about such a case. A ring is stolen, so it's stolen from a Jew. It's not yours. You have no kinyan on it. That's nothing. It's just disgusting. What if you steal from a guy? So also it's horrible. But the Ramah has a funny language. He says the Kiddushin is good. You have to return the ring because of Kiddush Hashem, but the Kiddushin is good. So the Mefarshim all jump on the Ramah. The Mefarshim both in Chav Chet and Even Ezer, and also in Shin Mem Chet and Choshen Mishpat. Shin Mem Chet is halacha of stealing. And there it says you can't steal from a Jew or from a guy. So the commentary is over there, the Shach, it says in Choshen Mishpat, Ramah, in Even Ezer, what are you doing? Don't you agree in Choshen Mishpat, Shin Mem Chet, stealing from a guy is asur? Says, I don't understand it. I have to admit, it doesn't make sense what you're saying. The Kiddushin of a ring with a ring stolen from a guy is worthless. And you're making a mistake, Ramah. The Netivot HaMishpat in Shin Mem Chet, the Choshen Mishpat says in Sif Aleph, says, wait a second. The Ramah in Shin Mem Chet doesn't say anything against Shulchan Aruch. When Shulchan Aruch says it's asur, and the simple meaning of Shulchan Aruch is it's asur to steal from a guy. That's true. And he agrees it's asur to steal from a guy. When it comes to Even Ezer, Chav Chet, about Kiddushin, what's going on there? Of course he was wrong for stealing. It's a right to steal from the guy. But in terms of the status of the ring, by a Jew, there's a mitzvah d'oraita of Heshev Zela. By a guy, you don't have that specific pasuk of returning because of Heshev Zela. You have the mitzvah to because of Kiddush Hashem, which of course you have to return it. But halachically, it was your ring for that moment, and when you gave it to her, it's her ring, and you made a kinyan of Kiddushin. And therefore, there's no contradiction between the Shulchan Aruch, Shin Mem Chet, the Ramah there, and the Ramah in Chav Chet. Either way, of course, we know never to steal from anyone, Jew or Gentile alike. And this is just a shail in the details, whether the mitzvah, according to the Tivot HaMishpat, mitzvah of Heshev Zela, what does that per se apply from a Jew to a guy, or is it just part of a general idea of returning to a guy because of Kiddush Hashem? Shalom.